Okay, so we are recording from now on. So, Jitendra, Dinata, Fordosa, Freya. So, hope you don't mind to being recorded again. But this English meeting from now on, it's being recorded, and I also will post it and upload it at our channel. So, but again, it's only to educational purpose. So there will be people that will be able to see, and also they will understand how our English meetings works here, how Guido's community works. That'll be maybe a good invitation for them to come to the next ones. And let's continue the meeting. Which questions were you, Guido? Which questions we were?
Still number one. Still number one. So maybe we can move to Priya, Dinata, or Jitendra because
Okay,
Fabrizio has answered.
that's great. That's great. So, hello. Let me just ask here for Doza. It's our time. I'd like to answer question number one. Why is it important to develop a strong character in facing challenges of life?
Okay, I answered the question number one.
You did
Okay.
answer already?
Yeah, I did.
Ah, okay, no worries. So let's jump for the next one. Priya, would like to answer the first question again, please?
Yes, sir. So good evening, everybody. And the first question is why it is important to develop a strong character in facing the challenges of life. I think that is most required thing in our life. If we are living a life, and as we come in life, so everyone is living. So the life is all about a cycle. Someday you feel good, someday you feel bad, and that's the feel. When you feel the bad, that's you are facing the challenges, and when you are facing the challenges, you have to be some kind of character that is made you feel it's okay, like calmer or problem solver and motivated. Like these kind of character you should in the personality that you can face anything. So that is the uh most interesting thing you can do for your in your life, because that's why, because without having a great personality you can't face the life. You can just lead the life, but you can't lead the life wholehearted. You have being real, you have to be build that character, and being real you have already that character, but just you have to not pretend, you have to just be real. You don't have to afraid from anyone. You have to just show your true self, and that's automatically comes in your heart that you will be able to face any kind of problem, like a true self or motivated or calmer. So yes, these kind of active things we have to learn. For example, when we are facing something in our life and there's a lot of stress, so that time we have to learn how we can calm ourselves, and that is the character we can learn from the things that we learn from our elders. Like nowadays you can see that there's a lot of things going on about meditation and yoga, breathing. So we have to practice these kind of things, and being in a spirituality, that is also the great way to being a calmer. So that's all. I think I messed up, but okay.
Oh, that was awesome. Thank you so much for that detailed answer. Now it's time to, I hope I'm not wrong and not mistaken here. Dinata, it's your turn. Question number one. Why is it important to develop a strong character in facing the challenge of life?
Okay, Alex, thank you so much for the opportunity was given to me to answer the question number one. I'm trying to answer the question. The question is why is it important to develop a strong character in facing the challenges of life? Yeah, it's very important to develop our strong character because we know that at this time life is very hard and we have to have a strong character by having a strong character, we can improve our career. For example, if we are disciplined, we are diligent and honesty in our works. Absolutely, our leaders will see, our manager will see us. Then it can build up. We can improve our career. So with diligence, perseverance, honesty, our characters can improve our career. I mean, so we can face our life uh, with a good character. I think that's all from me. The conclusion is we have to develop our characters. We we have to improve our characters if we have already known about our character right now, like disciplines. So we have to improve our discipline. If we are not disciplined, yeah, so we have to change our characters by improving our characters. It can improve our career. Thank you.
No, thank you, man. That was awesome. Hey, Diana, let me just say hello to you. Let me just greeting. Hello, Diana. How's everything going out there?
Hi, Alex. Thank you for asking me or for mentioning me. And I'm so happy to be here. And thank you.
No, thank you for being present. And how about you, Yusra? Thank you so much for joining us as well. Hope I mentioned your name right.
Yes, I'm doing well. Thank you for asking.
Great. So, guys, let's just continue here with the question. Now it's time for, let me see, Diana, it's up to you. Would like to answer the first question. Why is it important to develop a strong character in facing the challenges of life?
Well, first of all, thank you, Alex, for giving me the chance to answer the question or to give my point of view. Number one, why is it important to develop a strong character in facing the challenges of life? Yeah, for sure that everyone has their own challenges in their life. No matter who you are, we believe that we face a lot of challenges, problems in our life from from very beginning when we were young, like when we were at school, for example, we face a lot of problems due to our subject, our lesson, especially about the examination. So in this case, I would say that be strong is one of a good or good character to face a lot of obstacle that probably you face in your life, because sometimes when when we are not good enough, when we are not strong enough to face such kind of challenges in our life, probably we tend to be weak or tend to be lowest in your life, because you don't have how to say effort to face a lot of problems that you may have. So I think that's why is it that's why it's very important to develop in a many ways. Like one thing that I can consider how I develop my strong character uh, due to my, let's say, my experience in life, because I think I mentioned many times in our class that I was born in a how to say in a mediocre family. That means from the very beginning I faced a lot of problems, especially about the, let's say, financial, because my father was not rich family, something like that. So by this case, my parents always said that uh, you don't have to give up whenever you face your challenges in your life, like in school, for example. So that's why I believe that developing a strong character is one of most important to face all your challenges in your life until now. So that's why that I can say about developing a strong character. Thank you.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, everything that I can see, if I'm not mistaken here, guys, that your answers were regarded to hard times. When we are facing hard times, challenges can appear, especially challenges that will test our character, will test our way to behave in such situations, especially when involve money, when involve being a trustworthy person, when involved to be a good one. Sometimes we can be tested on this field, you know. Sometimes let's suppose that someone came to us, and we are needing money, we are needing so badly, then they offer money to us to do something that maybe won't be the politest way, or won't be the best way to solve a problem, but they offer money. Oh, if you do that, or if you say this, I will give you the money you need. So that will compromise our charter and our life once for I think that once for all. Sometimes it's things that we can't come back, we can't move back forward, so it will be pretty hard. So then being or build important or a strong charter is essential, especially nowadays. Now let me jump here to Yosra. Yosra, it's your turn. Question number one: why is it important to
Yes,
develop a
please.
strong character?
Why it's important to develop a strong character? Yeah, okay. Of course, it is very, very important to develop my character. That's help me to face any problem. If I have a strong character, that's help me in obstacle or in hard situation, how to act in this situation, how to be calm in the under pressure. Maybe like in my work or something like this, I face many problem. I faced many situation, hard situation, but if this person have a good character or a strong character, help to face them, or help to overcome this hardship, and also help me if I have any failure in my life, or any situation that help me to how to solve this failure in the future. So it is very important to develop my character. That's it. Thank you.
Absolutely, I totally agree. Just let me know here, Jitendra, did you answer the first question already?
Yeah, thank you so
Yes.
much.
Okay.
Yeah, I would like to speak over the first question. Why is it important to develop a strong character in facing the challenges of life? Definitely, if we become the strong, then we are able to faces the challenges in our life, because the ups and down is the color of life. So there are so many turmoil come our life, and we have to face as a strong person. Like there is no one who is in the English learning journey, then we also faces a lot of challenges. Like we are from the different region, we are from the different religion, and we are from the different background, and everyone has different story. So how we are overcome from such kind of trouble? Whenever we become strong, yes, I can do it. I have a caliber to overcome the difficulties, and from the small sentences to models, and do as directed to the article, and active passive to the narration, everything we can changes, and we will make a good command over it. Then now we are here to speak confidently, and we have a whatever the content we have, we can express ourselves in front of international level. So as well as from the learning purpose, we have to build a strong character. And with the life also, there are so many turmoil come, and you may be the ideal for your kids, you may be ideal for the young brother, you may be the example for your parents will feel proud on you. So whenever you become loose, then they will feel demoralized. And if we will become a strong character, then we can face the difficulties, and we can prove ourselves, and we can achieve success in easy way. So thank you so much, sir. This is from my side.
Oh, thank you. I like the way you use the word turmoil. Turmoil means something hard. It's kind of when the airplane is flying and there are turbulence. Turbulence is kind of synonym to turmoil. So I like the word. Thank you so much. Now, for those,
Thank you.
did you answer that word already? First one?
Yes.
So I answered question number one.
Okay, so now it's Ziga. It's up to you. Thank you so much for joining us, and it's your turn. Would like to answer the question number one. Let me just send here again to you. I don't know if you saw, but the first one.
I'd like to answer question number one.
Exactly.
Okay, wait a moment. Let me have a look for question number one. Why is it important to develop a strong characters in facing the challenges of life? I think it's really important because life is full of challenges and unexpected situations. That is why a presence with who have a strong characters, uh, they have to um, they have to be expert presence in life, not to respond anything unexpected situations, whether it is bad situations, but much better they have to stay calm and they have to make wise decisions. And when they feel so calm with the situations, automatically they can decide something worthwhile, like wise decisions, and that's the way of someone of other people how to face any challenge or unexpected situations in life, because we can take any uh, good things when we stay calm with our uh, situations. Even it's hard to solve about that situations, but when we stay calm, so on the contrary, we can solve that problems and take a good decisions about that problems. So that's my side. Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you, Ziga. That was awesome. Now, guys, I know maybe there will be someone else that didn't answer the first one, but as the time is passing by, we needed to jump for the second question. Let's start the second road here. So, how can learning to be a strong and resilient person help us achieve our goals? Guido, it's up to you. Would like to answer the question number two for us?
Okay, thanks a lot. Uh, how can learning to be a strong and resilient for help us resilient person help us achieve our goals? Learning to be strong and resilient helps us face obstacles that might stop others from continuing. When we are resilient, we do not give up after failure. We learn from our mistakes and return stronger and than before. This mindset is essential for achieving long-term goals. A strong and resilient person knows that success takes time, effort, and patience. They keep working hard even when progress is slow or results are not visible. This persistence becomes the key to success in school, career, or personal life. Moreover, resilience allows us to adapt to change. To change, life rarely goes as planned, But strong people can adjust their strategies while keeping their vision alive. This flexibility helps us stay on the right path no matter what happens. In conclusion, learning to be strong and resilient makes us unstoppable. It gives us mental power to overcome failure, motivation to keep going, and courage to chase our dreams until they become reality. That's all. Thanks.
Wow, that was pretty good, man. I understand, and also I totally agree. First of all, let me just say that you use a word that it's pretty good. It's kind of an advanced vocabulary. It is called moreover. Moreover is a way to continue and to continue explain about the same topic. You can use moreover. That's a very good one. Yeah, that was pretty interesting. Now, second question, it's be asking to Dinata. Hello, Dinata. Sorry. Yes, Dinata. Hello, Dinata. Would like to answer the question number two. How can learn to be a strong and resilient person help us achieve our goals?
Yeah, I'm trying to answer the question number two. Yeah, absolutely. If we are strong character and resilient persons, absolutely we can achieve our goals. And when we have when we are strong and resilient, absolutely we don't easily lose motivations when we don't achieve our goals and when things don't go as our plans. So we will learn to adapt and we will find an alternative solutions and we face our problems. So we will give our focus on our goals because of we are persistent and we never give up. Okay, I think that's all from me. Thank you.
That's true, man. That's true. Resilience can mean so much, so many things. And let me know about you, Jitendra. It's up to yourself now. What do you think about question number two?
Yeah, definitely. Like, how can learning to be a strong and resilient person help us to achieve the goal? Definitely, I would like to tell you, first of all, whenever we have to become a learner, then we have to throw out our shame and phobia. Like, what happened whenever we are going to learn something, then first question arise in our mind, if people say something, then what happened? If people are laughing on me, then what happened? So such kind of shame we have to make far away. We have to be a self shameless person. So likewise, what happened whenever we are working over any project, then I feel anxiety and stress. Then one of my seniors suggests me, let's have a two puff of cigarette and see the magic. Then that was the first day I feel hesitate. Then I just try it, one puff, second puff. Then I feel, yeah, it's a magic. I'm feeling little bit relaxed. And after that, moreover, we have a party and let's have some cheers over the pack of drinks and all. Then while they offer the first pack, then I was feeling hesitate. If I become uncontrolled, then what happen? And if I having more than two pack and I'm not going to control myself, then what happen? Then usually gradually I learn like how to have ideal drinking, and we should not whatever the criteria we have, like the one peg and two peg enough for me, and don't do more than that one, otherwise you will become uncontrolled. So likewise I also feel shame in the game. Like I don't know how to play basketball, but whenever I came to the court, then I ask with a little guy, hello dear, can you teach me how to play the basketball? Then he also telling me, uncle, don't hesitate. Okay, it is very simple game. You have to just tip the basket and throw it to into the basket. After putting that one. So then I feel shameless. Then I learned that game, and I came to know how we score the 1 mark, how we score the 2 mark, and how we score the 3 mark. So likewise, learning is a lifelong process. And whenever you are going to learn with someone like Alexander sir is a instructor. Guido is also great motivational person. And if I want to learn something, then I have to become shameless. Like I have to become zero. I don't know anything about English, and then I start from the one. Then you are feeling easy to instruct me, and I'm feeling easy being a student to learn something. So definitely it is learning process, and the resilient person, definitely if you become, then the patience and calmness come in your personality, and you can overcome as a great speaker. So this is from my side, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Yes, indeed. I think that the message, like if I had to define it's one word, just one word, I would say that being humble it's a powerful way, We must sometimes resilient can be combined as a being humble. If we are maybe become humble persons, we can see and we will feel plenty of informations come to us. But when we are like so proud, we do have a lot of pride on ourselves. That can be a disaster. That can affect or keep people apart of us. And that's how things works. And as you mentioned, sometimes we needed to be humble in a point that we will be asking informations to a child if necessary, because there'll be children that has more knowledge about a topic that any adults. I don't know. Let's talk about a game, for instance.
Definitely.
Yeah, we needed to be humble and ask it. But I heard from some people that being humble can be as painful as, getting shot or getting, a stack in a blade under his bed. So, I mean, they also say that it's kind of hard to be humble. People think that it's painful, but that's necessary. Now, let me jump for the next one. Let me see. Fordosa, is up to you. Question number 2. How can learn to be a strong and resilient person help us achieve our goals? Okay. Before we go to Fordosa, let me just say hello to Lina.
Yes,
Welcome,
yes,
Lina.
yes, I'm here. I'm here,
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah, no,
Hello.
sorry myself.
Thank
I just would
you.
like to greet Lina before
Yes,
she
yes,
she before your answer. Okay, so
yeah.
hello, Lina. How's everything
Yeah,
going? Thank you so much for joining us.
I was opening my phone. Question number 2. How can learning to be a strong and resilient person help us achieve our goals? Yes, learning also requires for a strong and resilient. Uh, you have to be strong if you want to learn something new in your life. Uh, for example, in English language, for the it's same all the languages, but now I want to talk about learning English. It is somehow difficult and requires a strong character because if you are a B1 level and you want to be to move B1 from C2, you have to be continuous and constant learning. Um, yeah, consistent is the key of the learning languages. Uh, some motivation speakers or some teachers they say you can learn. How, please see how you can learn English in about 6 months or 1 year. Yeah, that is totally wrong, as I believe. You need to get more chance. It's not enough 1 year or 2 year or 6 months. Uh, you have to learn more vocabularies, grammar. You have to be, you have to read very good, so that the strong character I'm trying to continue and make consistent. is to try to participate every day's meeting if I have a chance. Before 2022, I was not trying to practice my English, to speak English. English is not my first language, and I was also very eager to speak English. I know only to read and write, and I was very happy, very eager to speak. So I realized that without practicing, I cannot try even to speak something very small. So I make consistent every day, even not every day, but if I get a chance in even 1 week in a 2 days, yeah, so that I feel that I am growing up. Yeah, thank you. That's my answer.
Thank you. That was great for those. And yeah, let's jump for the next partner here. Diana is up to you, Diana. Question number two.
Yes, well, thank you again, brother. Number two, how can learning to be a strong and resilient person help us achieve our goals? Yeah, being strong and resilient are the keys to achieve your goals, no matter what your goal is. If you are strong enough and resilient, believe that you can achieve your goals. And one thing for sure, when you are struggling to achieve your goals, probably you face a lot of challenges. So if you are strong enough and you are resilient, you are not easily to give up. No matter how hard the challenges you face, if you are strong and resilient, you can stand up again whenever you, let's say, fall down or fail, for instance. And but I'm not sure whether strong and resilience can be learned, but for sure, strong and resilient can be improved by going through the challenges itself. Because let's say if you are facing such kind of challenges and then you said to yourself that I'm strong enough to face in this situation, and then step by step you can stand up again and stand up again, and then and eventually you achieve your goals. So yeah, probably we can learn how to be strong and resilient, but moreover, I think instead of giving up, you have to involve, you have to immerse to the challenges that you face. So in the end, you will achieve your goals. I think that's the point that I can say about this question. Thank you.
Indeed, absolutely. I agree with you 100%. Now it's time for, I don't know if I already asked it here. Let's see. Yosra, did you answer the second question already?
No, I will answer now. How
Okay,
can
feel
learn
free.
to be a strong and resilient person help to achieve your goals? Of course, if I a stronger character, if I have a goals, maybe that's help me to achieve my goals. If this goals is hard and it is hard for me and difficult, but I have a goal, or I am a resilience that help me to achieve my goals. Maybe this is strong. Maybe when I have a stronger character, help me to never give up. If I have ambitious or something like this, that help me to achieve my goals. Thank you.
Wow, that was great. Indeed. We needed to improve ourselves. We all have space to improvements. And that's the point. As human beings, we needed to be open about it and remind that as the years passing by, more knowledge and experience we got. And it just remembers that we don't know everything. We just needed to continue being open minded and learn something new. Even for a child, it's necessary. So we don't need it to be humble. Humble doesn't mean painful. We just needed to remind ourselves. So being humble does not cause any pain to ourselves. So. And now let me jump for the question. I hope that everyone answered the first one. Now, third one. Guido, is up to you. What values should a true fighter possesses in order to overcome difficulties? Okay, Guido, is up to you now. Question number 3. What values should a true fighter possess in order to overcome difficulties? It's Guido time.
How about Jega? Has Jega answered the question number 2, bro?
I don't know if he
No,
did answer.
no,
Oh,
not
I'm
yet.
sorry. I'm
Not
sorry,
yet.
man. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
I've just tried number one.
Okay, it's your turn. Question number 2 now.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Guido. Uh, how can learning to be a strong and resilient person help us achieve our goals? I think that to achieve something in our life, like what we have decided at the first times, so it it's really used about strong and resilience, because from resilience and um, defense of our uh, goals, it means that it can teach us valuable lessons. It can teach us to try again, and we can get something. What is the best things that we are going to decide about um, something? And I think it's really warranted for us if we um, always put in our life about uh, resilience, because as we know that um, someone can achieve something like to turn our hands, and we cannot get what something we need in our life, but actually it needs much process how to achieve that. But uh, it seems like when we are going to learn language like English, so even though somebody always say that your English is not better, but don't listen about their statement with us, but we have to try and try, because um, from making try and try again, from there we can get um, something good in our life. We can move forward our life. And as I told before, that something is not easy to get, but actually, even though it's hard to get it, but we have to try. And from try and try, and we can get a good solution. We can achieve our goal as much as possible. So that's my few points about this. Thank you.
Thank you, Ziga. I'm so sorry, man. I skipped you before. Thank you so much for your resilience. Now you showed yourself. You showed a resilient person. It wasn't
Okay,
purpose,
that's
you know?
okay. That's okay. That's okay.
Okay, thank you for your resilient. Now, Guido, let's jump for the next round bound here. It's your turn. Third question. What values should a true fighter possess in order to overcome difficulties?
Come again, brother?
Yeah, no problem. It's your turn. Question number 3. What values should a true fighter possess in order to overcome difficulties?
Okay, thank you so much, brother. Question number 3. Wait a second. What values should a true fighter possess in order to overcome difficulties? A, tr- a true fighter must possess values such as courage, patience, honesty, and also perseverance. Courage gives them the strength to face fear and uncertainty. Patience allows them to wait for the right moment to endure hardships without losing hope. Honesty is another. essential value because a real fighter always acts with integrity. They do not take shortcuts, but cheat to win or cheat to win. They their victories are built on hard work and sincerity, not manipulation. Perseverance is what keeps them moving even when success seems far away. So, a fighter with perseverance never lets failure define them. They see every obstacle as part of a journey. In short, these values shape the heart of a true warrior. They make someone not only strong in battle but also noble in spirit, inspiring others through example and determination. That's all. Thanks, brother.
Oh, that's true, man. That's true. Now, Jitendra, it's up to yourself. Question number 3, please.
Yes, yes. Thank you so much, sir. And Guido also elaborate very well because a true fighter inculcate various values. And I also, I think true fighter must possesses with the discipline and strong because if these values a fighter then he always be ready for the every kind of situation in place of that whatever the consequences may be there, but he should not worry about it. And discipline I have to mention because discipline starts strong physical fitness being a fighter, then you have to face a lot of different kind of situations. Then you have to be strong and without any consequences like what the people are thinking about you, and whatever the decision you are making, you have to confident over your decision. Then you can govern the public, you can rule the public being a true fighter. And another thing is that you have to take a rigid decision like somebody may be opposed for that one. So you have to be ready for facing such kind of oppose, and you have to calm and patience, and whatever the knowledge you have, you can take your decision as a logical way, and you can govern the public. And last but not the least, leadership quality. I think leadership doesn't mean to govern the public or to rule the public. Leadership means to create more leaders for your nation, for your country. So that's why whenever you become a good leader and you will become a good fighter, you can create so many fighters in your nation, and those can serve for your nation, and who can prove themselves being a real fighter. So this is from my side.
Absolutely, man. I like when you brought like leadership. So leadership is a very good quality nowadays because if you are a good leader, maybe the other values will come along, will be tag along with this one, leadership. People will only follow you if you are interested, if you have resilience, if you are humble. Those qualities will make you a huge leader. That's for sure. How about you, Yosra? It's up to you. Question number 3. What values should the true fighter possess in order to overcome difficulties?
What value should true fighter? Okay, maybe to overcome. In the first, we should to have faith in Allah. In everything, good will become. Because if you think about bad things will become. If we think about good thing will become. So you should to faith in Allah, and all thing will become. All good things will become. So you should to be faith in Allah. Number two, you should to have a courage to how to face any difficulty. Maybe if I have a courage, if I have a failure, to how to give up or how, more and more. maybe should to be resilience, never give up. I should to have a long-term goal and to be ambitious. That helped me to reach to my goals. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Yusra. It was great. That was a great answer. Now let's jump right away for Diana. Oh, Diana. I think that's the right way to pronounce. Hello, Diana. It's question number 3. Your turn, please.
All right, thank you, brother. Number 3. What values should a sorry, number 3, right? Okay. What values should a true fighter possess in order to overcome difficulties? Yeah, I do agree with all friends said before in their speech or in their answering that actually there are many values that we should have or we should possess to overcome all difficulties, like yeah, strong and resilience, perseverance, or discipline, or encouragement, something like that. Yeah, I do agree with that. So, but one thing that I can add more, probably the most important values that we should have, knowledge and skill, also such kind of keys or values that every true fighter should have. Like we should have a knowledge and skill in order to overcome difficulties when we face in our life. So that's why all of us go to learn or go to school or get education in order to overcome difficulties when we face in our life. Let's say in your field, your tasks, in your jobs, probably you face some difficulties, and then if you smart enough or you have knowledge or skill how to overcome, probably you can go through that, and then eventually you will be success or get your goal, something like that. So don't forget that beside what others said before, I think knowledge and skill, or in how to say, yeah, I think knowledge and skills are good or are values things that we have to overcome some or such kind of difficulties. Thank you.
Yes, indeed. And by the way, just to add it more, let me use here the Diana phrase. Diana, just use a phrasal verb here, say add more. I like it because that is kind of an advanced vocabulary here. So that is great. That is how we learn English together, you know. And I would like to copy her phrase and say, let me add a little bit more. You know, in order to become a successful person, in order to become a humble one, there are like plenty of values that we should improve in ourselves every day. Because today, maybe I won't feel so humble as I was yesterday, or maybe I won't be so humble that I was yesterday. But tomorrow, it's another day, and today still happening. So it will be there will be always time to correct ourselves. There will be always times to try to become a better person. Okay, so just let's remind this. Ziga, it's up to you. Question number 3. Now, I didn't forget you, man. It's your turn.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Alexander. Question number 3. What values should a true fighter possess in order to overcome difficulties? Yeah, I think a true fighter should possess values. I just take two values here: courage and knowledge, as one of the friends here told just now. As we know that courage is very important uh, to do everything what you want in life, and because courage, of course, it can teach us how to how can I say, how to face fears, and when we are courage to do something or to take risks in our life, even it's hard for us to do that, but when we are courage to take risks, automatically we can see or we can reflect ourselves from decisions that we have taken, which is the best solutions on it, and also uh, even though we have a high courage in our life, but if there is no any knowledge on it, automatically uh, it cannot be blinds both of them. But when there is a courage and there is a knowledge, it means that we are brave to do that, because we are brave and we have knowledge, and we can uh, endure hard times or even each hard, but because we know which the right part of it. And yeah, of course we can take and we can give our idea about that. So yeah, that's about my mind's question number one.
Okay.
Question number three, I mean. Thank you.
No, thank you, man. That was interesting. Indeed, we needed to remind ourselves that the two values are all correlated to continue in the learning process of life. So we are always learning something new. And that's what we did here. So correct me if I'm not mistaken. I think that number three was covered. Now it's question number four. Is there anyone that didn't answer the question number three yet? Just let me know here and raise your hands if you didn't answer the number three. But if you do, I will be glad to jump to the question number four. And in order to kick off question number four answer, I'd like to invite Guido to answer question number four. In what ways can building a strong character inspire others around us?
Okay, thank you, brother. In what ways can building a strong character inspire others around us? Building a strong character can inspire others through our actions and attitude. When people see someone who stays positive and honest, even in hard times, they feel encouraged to do the same. Or um, uh, our example becomes a silent motivation for them. Strong character also spreads kindness and responsibility. A person who leads by example shows that integrity and compassion are more powerful than selfishness. This influence uh, creates a positive environment at home, at school, at work, or wherever we are. And moreover, when we overcome challenges with courage, others realize that they they too can face their problems. Our resilience gives them hope that difficulties are temporary and can be conquered. Ultimately, strong character turns into role models. It reminds others that greatness is not about power or wealth, but about strength of heart and consistency in doing good. Thank you, brother.
That was indeed a great answer, Guido. When we show ourselves as an example to others, maybe somehow we can help them face their challenges and their problems as well. So we need to try be a good person. That is not so hard or shouldn't be so hard. But nowadays, people are, think that being a good person and doing right is pretty hard. That's the problem nowadays. The evil is so hard in the world that people are facing trouble to be honest and to be kind and to show love. They had no way. They can't see the ways to do it anymore. But we can be the we can be the change. We can be the different ones. Let's continue to do what a human being is able to do. Show love, respect, and be kind and spread it all over the world. That's going to be our mission. Jitendra, don't you agree with that? Question number 4, please.
Yeah, I'm agree, and the thing Guido sir mentioned, like integrity, whether anybody watching or not, you should be in the same flow, because whenever we are in the way of a strong character, then we have to avoid so many things, because being a strong character just like walking on thrones, like walking on the broken glasses. So there are so many difficult situations arise in front of you, and you have to be the same calm, cool, and good decision maker. So I think for inspiring the others, it is, we can't say that not just kind of building a strong career character. Sometime this character is inborn and sometime it is inculcate. So inborn, we can say that our forefather may be the king of any kingdom, then you will get all kind of a thing as a gift. Then you may call the strong character as a inborn. But whenever you have to acquire this quality, and being popular in in the middle of common family and common public, then definitely you definitely walking on the thrones, then you achieve that success. So for that one and inspire the others, we have to be honest, we have to be strong character, we have integrity, and as well as great decision making, and mentally strong, not be fragile, like somebody says something and you just facing stress and anxiety. Not that kind of a character, whether public is saying anything, but whatever the right in the religious book, in the holy book, that always be right, and I will walk on over my principle, and I am not worried about what the people are opposing, what the people are saying. Whatever the principles say, whatever the religious and ethics books say, I will follow it, and I will rule as per that, whatever the principle and ethics you have. So that should be there. So thank you so much, sir.
Exactly. We have to hold tight in our principles. We have to hold tight and the truthness and what is good. And who are the judge regarding to what is good and what is evil? Just as you probably know, I do believe that only God can tell us what is right and what is wrong, what is good and what is evil. So let's continue again to hold tight at our principles, and doing the right. So Yosra, it's up to you now. Question number 4. What would be your opinion about that?
Okay, and what way can building a strong character? Okay, if about through how to deal with the other in the work, how to deal with the teamwork, how to pick when I was kind with the other, don't judge about the other, how to behave in the strong or a hard situation. That's make me example to follow. So you should to be kind with the other, deal with the other by kind, forgiving, helpful. I should to be listening to the other. If I found anyone have a problem, listen to this person, try to be empathy with this person and sympathy, try to solve their problem. So if the other um, watch me or follow me through my behavior, how I can behave with this situation, with the hard situation, how I behave to the hard situation. So you should to be kind. So when I do all these, make me example to follow. That's it. Thank you.
Yes, indeed. That was pretty deep. Thank you so much for sharing with us. Now, just let me share with you here that now is Diana's time. So, Diana, answer for us, please. Question number 4 in your point of view.
All right, thank you, brother. The last question. Yeah, actually, tough question. Yeah, how to inspire others about the strong character, especially in our, let's say, in our society or around us. I think by showing or giving an example, because people will see what you did or instead of what you said. That means if you people will consider what you did, especially in your life when you face such kind of challenges, or even when you are failed for let's say for one project, for example, and then you don't give up for that, and instead of give up, you stand up again and again, and in this way people will see that you are a strong character. So I think no need to say more, no need to say a word, just showing what you did, what you do, and then people will be inspired by what you did, something like that. So I think building a strong character not cannot be learned by word by word. I think just show it by your action instead of what you say. I think that's all that I can say about how to inspire others to be a strong character. Thank you.
Absolutely, absolutely. There were a time that the LAPD in the United States and Los Angeles Police Department, they use it like a button. They use a phrase as as their mark, which is said. The quote is said, "Lead by example." That's the way they use on their badges. The badges are written like "Lead by example," and that is a very good phrase, isn't it? So. Let me see here. Ziga is up to you. Question number 4. The last question and the last partner to do it tonight.
Okay, I think my few points about question number 4. So I have the same uh, path with others' opinions. I just say that we can inspire others through our actions. Actually, whenever we show to others, like like a good guidelines through our actions, and automatically others will see and will take as a guidelines whenever what we did uh, yeah are good according to their side. And of course, like when we give a good example how to overcome or how to solve challenges in our life, when it is truly good according to their side, automatically they can become um, inspiring, yeah, inspired with us because of the actions that we show or we attract their attentions. Yeah, will make them to be influenced, and according to the situations, they try to imitate. They try to hold that hold those actions to becomes you know how to how they improve their own life in the next times. And also it can becomes a light from our action for others to follow it. So yeah, uh, I think that it's really warranted for others when we show them, when we attract others' attentions through our actions, whatever we do for them, according to the yeah, the reality in the field. So yeah, they are interesting for us. So that's my point. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Wow, man and girls, to be here up to the end of this meeting. Now we are heading to the end of the meeting, but I'd like to remind, let's just make here a review about the topics and the questions that Guido provided us tonight, today here. So first question, we spoke about how will be or what will be important in order to develop a strong character, in order to face our difficult challenges in our everyday life. So you gave us so many interesting answers. You told about like it's very important because nowadays we are facing many challenges. Sometimes our character can be tested, and we needed to be strong. And the second question asked, and we spoke about how can we learn to be a strong and resilient person. That how could you that help us to achieve our goals? Because sometimes we will suffer a few setbacks, and that won't be the reasons to give up. We can't use that excuses to give up. We needed to be strong and continue in the path. Sometimes we just needed to change the way, but never change the target. That will be the message that we must to share with each other here. And that question number three, we asked what values should a true fighter possess in order to overcome difficulties. So we spoke about being resilient, humble, and we spoke about other things that will keep us our motivations on, but we also remind ourselves that motivation is not a thing for real. Motivation will only appears at the beginning because after a few days and a few months, a few time, we needed to account with discipline and not motivation. Motivation will fading out, but discipline will keep us on track until the end of the mission. That's what we needed to change. So change discipline and instead use discipline instead of motivation as a compass, as um, a power to your engine. Continue use discipline instead of motivation. Motivation is passenger. So, and the question number four, of course, we decided to talk about in what ways we could build a strong character that will inspire others. And being a leader, you all said that being a leader could inspire others. So how can we be a good leader? Like we be an example, act as an example. If you like being a humble person, if you be like a strong person that can motivate or can encourage others to do their missions and never give up on their targets, that would be a good point. But of course, there are plenty of values that we should use in order to do that. So, how about you, Guido? Would you like to tell us a few words before we finish here?
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you for conducting the meetup, and then thank you for the participants. We are already done with those questions, and then the great thing is we have given uh, our best thoughts, and then it was great because mm, um, those questions were understood so easily, and then it was prepared few minutes before I shared the link, and then I hope that it would be those questions would be interesting, and then yeah, of course it was, and for me, every single day. I myself always improve myself by learning new things, especially about how to build a strong character, because we cannot get it at the university or get it schools, because character must be built start from our home, our homes, and then it's totally a great thing that we must have in life, because there are a lot of people that have higher education with different different majority background, but they didn't behave well to their family, their neighbors, to to the others, And then character, it's really needed to help us to be friends with by all people. So I myself, it's it's truly matter. It's really essential. Yeah, it's essential for someone's personality. So if we have a strong uh, character, you are strong enough. So no need to uh, get protection from uh, someone.